What's going on, guys? Welcome your faces back to another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're in the last episode. We've been sneaking around the castle, trying to save Thomas's life. We just created the potion, which would hopefully do just that, but we need to do it within the hour, because the next time the bell rings, Hans is going to the execution, like the gallows. He's gonna be hung if we don't make it back in time. So we gotta get a move on. We gotta get this potion to Thomas before the next bell rings. And that's on the whole other side. We have to go down the whole way through the courtyard and all the way back up the other side without getting caught in time. And last episode we were moving left, right, and center. Like, guards were all over looking for us. Hopefully. Yep, they're still looking for us. They're literally still looking for us. This is all I can do is sprint where we need to be. He knows exactly where I'm at.
Any idea what that was? I'll go there.
I'll help you arrest him.
No, you won't. He'll do nothing. He'll do nothing. I'm just sprinting. They don't know where I'm at. Thomas! We made it. That's the best way to do it, baby. Come on.
Did you get it?
I got it. Now if he dies, it's on my hands.
Diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Both Bell. Did I do all this for nothing? Is Hans seriously gonna die right here? There's no way, right? That guy has to. Surely that guy that they sent from Bergstein is gonna come in just in time, right? Has to. There's no way. Oh my god. This could be the end of Hans. There's no way. And with the music being so grand, I think he might actually die here.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws, and bandits
I hate this
roaming the
guy
country.
so much.
And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. And worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Bergow, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead.
You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain!
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious.
This Chamberlain,
Seize
man.
them immediately.
He seeks power.
Do this!
He has too much ambition.
A nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this! Open the gates!
Lord Van Bergow. He hath returned!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
Of a
Can't
noble!
hang him. He's a noble.
Your Chamberlain's out
As
of
for me,
control.
Judge, take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Oof. Did he just die? No shot. What is going on? We gotta get out of here. Guessing he's not dead? Okay.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
A
My
bird in the
respects,
hand.
Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my Chamberlain try to hang you?
'Cause he's an idiot!
Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Arrogant.
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your Chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed.
Yeah.
And if that
Screw
wasn't
that
enough,
guy.
when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me.
Sir,
Best be quiet, Ulrich.
Yeah.
We will
Shut
talk
your
about
mouth.
that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
But we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
At least he knows. Or hopefully.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands.
Did I
but
ask
he
you?
also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle.
Yeah.
But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
Huh?
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
We're not gonna ask if the route's safe. Like,
take
obviously,
care of it, sir.
probably not.
Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now.
Okay.
The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Can I have all my stuff back? That'd be great.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, a stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount, and therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
We'll see. We'll see. Elbows is great, man. But we'll see.
Gentlemen, follow me.
All right. What are you doing, Hans?
So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened,
Let's
then
beat
you're
him down
mistaken.
right now.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Hell yeah.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance, What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No,
Facts.
you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realize it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Power hungry right
Sir,
there.
once more, I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
All right.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course.
I hate
was
this
just
guy, but we
hoping
got
that
to
our
make
relationship
peace.
would be a bit warmer after that regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional
Where's Adela?
qualities and talents.
How's Thomas?
By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost.
Oh, don't worry, brother. I've already been up and down it. We're really gonna move this slow, huh?
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
God, man.
All too well, thanks.
We almost there, man? Is this seriously me right here? In one of these little sheds? Whatever. Just give me my stuff.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again.
Oh, brother,
Once
I
you're
got good
settled
clothes,
in and properly
okay?
dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the
This
path.
guy, man.
Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist.
Okay.
Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle
Sure.
doesn't
Boom!
fall on our heads.
Block him. Take my equipment, yes, sir. Give me my stuff back. I gotta redo my outfit. Oh, it's great. Love that. Yo, we got this military sword now. Saxon Haberk, a riding. So, oh yeah, we got some more clothes here. Military sword's not as good as mine though. Runic actually come out here. Move some of this stuff to my horse. We got this as well. Again, not as good as what I have. Ooh, but this one is. So we're actually going to switch that over, move this to my horse. And that one's not as good as either, so we'll move that over. We finally have everything back on. I moved everything I needed to my horse. We're looking all good. Looking way better than we did before because now we have all this like nice wedding clothes that we wore and everything. The helmet, yeah, we still need a new helmet, but you know.
Good boy. Good boy.
Let's praise my, yeah. How much? We have 327 groschen. Okay. Is that after the 90 we got from Lord Samin? Let's just sleep and save real quick. Make sure we're all good. Oh, it's bright and early. We'll just sleep for an hour then. We're all set, ready to go. Let's head off to the stables. Maybe we can get a new horse? Go find out. You're too encumbered to sprint. What? I don't know what else to drop here. I mean, we're literally wearing everything. There we go. Move some stuff over to the horse. Our horse can carry 158 in weight capacity. So we need to see if the other horse is even better. So, Mike, get out of the way, brother. What are the horses here? Is this like herring? See, the weight capacity here is 138. It says Pebbles is 138, but maybe with the saddle or something, it gets up to 158. This horse is a lot better. Dang, look at this one. Holy ripskis. If we can get that one, that'd be great. But I don't know, do we really betray Pebbles like that? I don't know if we can just betray her. Kinda rotten.
Greetings. What do you want?
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. Only yesterday you were delivering horseshoes and today you have your own horse? I'm amazed. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said.
Oh.
So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Take care.
I mean, this is the herring right here. We can inspect better stamina, better speed, better courage, better value, but the same capacity. I just really haven't been in a state where I need better anything other than capacity. I can't just betray Pebbles like that, right? Look at her. Look at her. Now, if you wanted to trade me this horse, I'd say yes. But I just don't think it's really worth my time and money to... I don't know. I mean, he just hit his own hand. Pay attention what you're doing, brother. Yeah, I can't just justify it. They have the same carrying capacity. I might as well just keep Pebbles. About the
Took a
horses.
look at herring.
And?
Oh, I'll keep my own.
A nice animal, but I'll keep my own.
Never mind looking a gift horse in the mouth, you flat out refuse to accept one. You're lost though, pal.
All right.
Actually, now we've got to know each other, I want to let you in on this little scheme. We could both get something out of it. But you'd have to keep it to yourself. What do you say? Can you keep your mouth shut when coin's at stake?
I keep my mouth shut. You can count on it.
I can keep my mouth shut. You can count on it.
Yeah, what you got? What you got
What's
for
this
me?
about coin then?
Look, it's easy as pie. You keep your horse, which you wanted to do anyway, but I'll say you took herring and then I'll sell him to someone. You'll do all right out of it. I'll pay you up front.
Give me more. I'm not interested.
Well, I might be interested, but I deserve a bigger cut. I'm not new to all this, so I'm well aware that the first offer to an accomplice is deliberately low, just in case he accepts.
I'm not new to it neither, so I know I'm taking all the fucking risk while you're home and dry. And fucking with Lord von Bergow's property is one hell of a risk. So, if you don't mind, I don't do deals with no greedy guts because they ain't reliable. Don't take it personal. I'm speaking from experience. Right, now we can get back to the reason you're here. You know how to ride and control a horse?
I know the basics. I wouldn't say no to some advice.
Well, I know the basics, but I wouldn't say
So what,
no
we
to
just
some
lost out
good
on that
advice.
deal then?
That's wise. The first thing is, pet him now and again when you're in the saddle. Then he'll be calmer, looser. Actually, best do that as soon as you mount him. Once you're mounted, don't drive him too much over tough terrain. He won't trot too good and he won't move too fast neither. After all, the roads ain't for show, and horses ain't stupid, mind. If you leave him standing around, he'll most likely go and find a place he likes. A trough where he can drink or maybe some pasture. So don't be surprised if you leave him alone and then can't find him afterwards.
All right, I'll bear that in mind.
And of course, the horse needs good kit, no more than yourself. Saddle, bridle, horseshoes. I've prepared some decent tack for you, so I don't get my arse whipped for not treating his lordship's honoured guest right. Mistakes don't go unpunished here. You can tack him up yourself, right?
Sure. Thanks.
I guess.
Take care.
So we just missed out on that offer because I tried to get some more money out of him. All right, well. Ew, oh, look at this. Okay, Knight's horseshoes, the Prague saddle, soft leather bridle. Okay, so we can move this stuff to... The horse can't carry anymore, so if I go over here now, and I have him equip it, I can. Okay, looking a little bit better. We're gonna have to get rid of some of the stuff here in order to be able to move this over. That's 22 pounds for a saddle, man. What the heck? Have him equip the horseshoes here. Actually see if there's anything I can trade this guy. If he wants to buy some of this stuff, that would allow me... Like, okay.
Oh well.
Alright, hold on.
You do.
Let me... I probably won't get the best price out of some of these things, but we can try to do what we can. So we'll move this to the inventory. Now we'll try to trade with him. He doesn't want any, bro. All I can sell him is this.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
Do we have a deal?
That sounds really interesting. Lower your price a little more and I'll be satisfied.
Are you for real?
Very well then.
All right, we got
Thank
6
you,
out of
and a
that.
good day to you.
I guess we just transfer this stuff back over. He didn't want it anyway. Now I have this 22-pound saddle. I can't do anything with it. We have to escort Sir Hans Capon to Nabokov. Let's
Glad
get going,
you're
lad.
here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the
Same.
bastard's name is.
I agree. You went to the wedding with the guy. At least that's what it seemed like.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Bergow. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
I suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. It's water under the bridge.
I'm in your debt. Talking of debts, there's one more we need to settle. Both of us.
Okay.
That herb woman, Bozhena, really helped us after that ambush. If it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have survived.
Mate, I've helped her
You're right.
time
I
and time
gave her
again.
my word. And the word of a noble must be kept, as we both know.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then.
He gave us 150 groschen to repay Bozhena, but I gotta make sure I don't forget about that and accidentally give it away. Or buy something. Alright, Sir Hans Capon.
It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was
agree.
feeling really cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny, this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Bergow certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Bergow must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots.
Where are we going? Oh, there's an... Okay. I was like, where are we going? But yes, there's an exit down here as well. Multiple entrances.
Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here. And
Yeah.
gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick. I can't have that.
No,
When
no,
I
you
go to the
cannot.
next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
Well, you'll be telling him how you put a stop to the war in the land, saved King Wenceslas, and brought peace to the people.
That doesn't sound too shabby. Only how to actually achieve it.
One step at a time. One step at a time, one day at a time. I don't know if I really know where Nabokov is. Have I passed through before, or are we going somewhere new? Not entirely sure here.
Damn it.
What?
I need to get my mind on other things and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How can I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Troskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first wins. So, get ready. Forward!
Go!
Where are we going?
Go! Show what you're made of!
I'm going.
Go!
Yeah!
Go!
Come on, Pebbles.
Quick!
Oh my god, I almost ran him over. Come on, Pebbles. Throwing the horse over the limit will decrease its morale. Oh, might even throw me off. Okay. He took a shortcut. I thought this would be a little bit better. You okay, girl?
Quick!
Hey. He's gonna beat me. He destroyed me. I should have been following the path off rip. I gotta keep closing tutorials and whatnot. Oh my god, buddy's booking it.
Go! Come on!
Well, we didn't really make it. Pebbles, you did your thing. You did. Ooh, sorry there, bro. Oh, what can I say? Pebbles, the old girl, she's reliable,
yeah.
but she's not fast.
Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
God, that helmet looks so
Never
stupid.
give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
All right. Here we go. Oh, we're booking it this time. Absolutely booking it.
We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Bergow?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Bergow is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy.
Okay.
We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper who's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Bergow is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Bergow does. They will think he's a genius.
I'm glad you feel better.
So am I, my friend. So am I. We still have lots to do before we go back to Ratai. And I was afraid, you know, that I'd fuck it up. And I almost did. But I'm not afraid anymore. Now I see it as an opportunity and a challenge. Any old fool can manage simple tasks. But hard ones, they require a man like Sir Hans Capon of Leipa and Perkstein.
And Henry of Skalitz.
Aye, he faces the hardest tasks of all.
Yeah, keeping you alive. Whoa, what is this area up here? I want to fast travel, but what is this? Is this it? We might already be here.
The back off is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round. So we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream,
Okay.
we'll give the horses a gallop again.
This is the Nabokov mill. We're going past the mill to Nabokov. The sound through the water, that's sick. Such a oh, there it is. I mean, it's no castle, but a big fortress. Okay. Like, it spans pretty far. Excited to check it out. See what's going on up there. You've discovered Nabokov Fortress. Here we are. Oh,
Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yaramira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
I probably won't be getting that, but...
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining. But not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining.
Okay. Here we are. Coming up on the back of. I would agree, this is pretty well defended. I mean, like, they gotta climb all that just to get over here?
Can you see what I see? Fuck. What a lot of horses. They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Oh, Von Bergow is paying the bark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
Oh, we'll tell. That's Trotsky way up there. You can see the castle from here. That's insane. Here we are.
We're here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey, so Yaramir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergow. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Right, if you say so. Remember last time this happened?
Come along. Sir Yaramir
Okay.
will be here any moment.
See?
The
We're
Lord
in.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaramir of Nabokov at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaramira. Sir Otto von Bergow asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses! My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Bergow didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Jaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Jaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye.
All good.
Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat.
Hey, the people in Nabokov, man.
As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzel and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some
Dice game,
eh?
baby.
We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertl, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then. I hope you won't disappoint Sverk and pass some time.
You silly
Love to have a
doggy.
game.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you.
What's wrong with
Sverk
Mutt?
has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day. I'll keep telling him. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to
Mutt
eat
was
on the
freaking
table
out, I don't
and
know.
something to wash it down with. So help yourself.
Oh,
I'll be
nice,
happy
nice,
to
nice.
chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Loads of them, mate. We'll talk to him here.
I heard Lord von Bergow himself sent you. So,
did?
what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
Well,
We'll
if
give him
you
a little
ask
bit of
me,
info.
Von Bergow wants to strike at the bandits, so he's putting an army together.
Now you're talking. It's about time. They've been causing trouble around these parts as well. How many men does Lord von Bergow have?
He's got some, but definitely less than he'd like to. That's why we're here.
Well, hopefully enough. I bet my left nut Lord Jaromir will send me. Tell me one thing, though, because I can't wrap my head around it. Why
what's
didn't
up?
von Bergow send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Jaromir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
Why,
One
Mutt?
of the most significant in the Kingdom of Bohemia.
Well, you're lucky you're with him. Look who I'm serving. And you're his, what, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it, but mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Jaromir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Always.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've
Let's
got
do
time
it.
to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
Do it.
I accept your offer.
I'm down.
I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
I don't want to pry, Michael, but Sir Yaramir said he had some luck with horses. That sounds interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story, and they're dull one at that.
Well, if there's one thing Lord Capon taught me, it's that noblemen's affairs are never dull.
If you insist, well, you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls, and his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
No, you are right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
I figured they killed bandits and got the bandits' horses, but...
weapons for practice, yeah?
Okay.
So we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll
Probably
do it
not.
in a little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Gotta go with the one-handed sword.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for a nobleman. Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
All right.
Let him have it, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Well then. Ready?
Let's go.
Glory to Lord Capon.
Watch out! Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Let him have it, Michael.
Hey, Michael. Hey, man, Michael. There you go. Come on. Never fought someone like this, huh?
Michael is one of the best fighters around.
Glory to the House of Nibber.
Oh,
I'm
what
just
the
getting
heck?
warmed up, you shit.
There you go. Come on.
I could watch this all day.
Oh. There we go. There we go. Come on now. Oh, we're taking him out. He's all ours right here.
Glory to Nebarkov.
I hope nobody gets back.
Glory to the House of Nibber. Glory to the House of Nibber.
Oh, we need to chill for a second, get our stamina up.
Glory to Nebarkov.
They're doing at it just like real life.
Back up, back up, back up. We're good, we're good. Gonna make him swing a couple times, get that stamina down. Gonna send it.
Michael.
Come on, come on. Swing again, brother, come on.
Whack him! Whack him!
Oof.
Lord Nabok!
Fight for us, Michael.
Hey, come on, Mikey.
I've been waiting for you.
Come on, then. Oh,
Glory to the House of... Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time.
okay.
The good name of Lord Yaramir has been defended. But you defended Lord Capons too. You fought well. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work.
It's
That's
work.
what Pelzel in the
And the name
stable.
is work.
I'm sure he'd love to show you how we hold races to pass the time. And if you want to train some other battle skills, you can practice archery with Mark. I reckon you'll find him on the gate.
All right. There's a lot we can actually do here. How are we over encumbered again? What did he give me? I have this bloody military sword. Can I just get rid of this? Can I sell this to somebody? Who wants it?
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
I talked.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Oh, there's Clara. Get healed up.
Greetings, sir. I watched
Hello.
your duel against Michael. It was amazing. Don't
Thank you.
take your defeat to heart. Michael's pretty tough. None of the men here can match him.
Aye. I found out the hard way.
But they usually get battered even worse. You really made him work for his victory, didn't you?
I did my best. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
He knocked me about a bit. I was wondering if you'd take a look at my wounds, if you've got a moment.
That's what I'm here for. Show me, so I know if I need to apply ointment, stitches, or the saw.
Whoa, whoa,
Surely
whoa.
won't be all that bad.
Don't worry, Sir Knight. You'll live here in one piece.
Claire has you in her care, so don't fuss too much.
Well, I've done what I could. Better now?
Aye. Much
Oh.
better.
Got my clothes cleaned and
Thanks
everything.
a
Let's
lot.
go.
I'm glad. Will you tell me who you are?
Of course.
Henry. Lord Capon's retainer. We're on a mission from Lord von Bergow.
Oh, I'm Clara. Nice to meet you, Sir Knight.
My sword is at your service, miss.
Blimey! No one's ever said anything like that to me before. But it's not your sword I need so much as your legs.
My legs?
I have to go and get fresh herbs for our sick folks. It's not far, but I'll be grateful for an escort and protector. And if you tell me about your chivalrous deeds, it'll shorten the time.
I will be only too happy to escort such a comely maid.
Comely? You'll make me blush. Come on then, let's go. If I don't get back soon, the sick will start to treat themselves with schnapps, and that wouldn't do. Shall we go?
Okay. I'm gonna make them more cooperative.
Our little fortress doesn't impress you much.
But that's what we're going to be picking up in the next episode. Venturing around Nabokov, learning some skills, fetching some herbs with Clara, and hopefully Hans stays out of trouble here in Nabokov. But we'll have to see how it all pans out in the next episode. If you guys are enjoying the series, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and bell for notifications. I'll catch you guys right back here in the next one. Peace out.